Okay, so, in each video with God, each dance, I'm having a good time. And yes, I'm gonna shower, get the fuck out for it, bitches. I still look cleaner than all y'all, but there's been a lot going on. So earlier I made a video and I was a little, oh God created us all, loves us all of us. God's like, just do you, dude. You just do you. And now doors are opening and I don't understand what's happened. Oh, and that is Bug, and Bug is taking out the trash. Because it is cleaning day. And so she's taking out the trash. But anyways. God created us all, God loves us all, every one of us just how we are. Stop judging. It's not my place to judge you. I'm just trying to like make it in this world. It is what it is. I'm fabulous and God loves that. It's like, work, girl. And I'm like, I do work. But anyways, in that creation was love, acceptance, forgiveness. We gotta do all that shit. That's what we're trying to do. If you can just live by those things, you're doing pretty fucking good. You're doing Jesus' work right there. Okay, so anyways, earlier I made a video about men's stuff. And the thing is, like, I don't want you to think like I'm a perfect man. I am fucking not, by far. By far. I am so near perfect, and every day I'm learning more about being a man. But the thing is, like, I'm willing to learn. And like, I ain't never gonna get the pussy, and I'm still over here trying to be a man for all the women in my life. Because being a man isn't like, laying pipe. I mean, it can't be. But, there's so much more to it than that. Like, it's our job to protect women. Regardless if you're fucking them, you're not fucking them, whatever. Women are always in danger, and we know that. We know that. And it's because of men. And so, like, if you're gonna be a real man, step up to the plate and make sure all women are okay, because that's your job. Your job isn't just to protect one, that's your commitment to one specific, like, bitch, we ride or die. But as a man, you should be willing to step up for everyone. If you see a woman being treated unfairly, regardless of whether or not you're putting your dick in her, like, you should defend her. It's a fucking woman. Like, they closer to God than we ever will be, because God created us and women create. So, like, think about that. Like, that's your job to protect God, it's your job to protect women. Like, that's what the fuck you do. And dude, trust me, like, I'm not the biggest dude, but I fear no motherfucking man. Like, I may not win every fight, but you're gonna know you fucking fought me. Like, oh, I'm not even playing. I'm like, ooh, catch me on a bad day, ooh, you catch a hot one real quick. You should have seen me in my 20s. But, I'm with the Lord now, and he told me to fight other battles. But I'll bust a bottle on her to cut a bitch so quickly. Like, that ratchet is just right around the corner. You don't even know. I'm like, Lord, forgive me. You don't even know. But anyways, that's also part of being a man. Like, you need to know when to shut the fuck up, when to walk away, when to stand your ground, when to just say, hey, you know what? We gotta agree to disagree. And that happens more often than you think. There are so many people who I do not agree with, and I just go, okay. Because that's all you have to do. They'd be like, oh, and then the Greys came. Okay. And I'm gonna walk away thinking what I think, but it's, unless you ask me, what are you thinking? Ooh, are you on drugs? You're not? You might want to be. Like, you just talked to me about the Greys. And how Atlantis, like, zapped you with the tinfoil, and I'm like, it'd probably be in your best interest to tell people you're on drugs. Because if you're not, fuck, you need to be. Again, we don't judge. We don't judge. That might be my thoughts in my head, but I'm not gonna say that out loud. But, or maybe I do. But the point is, like, guys, it's really not that hard to be a man. It's not. Fucking carry the load, bro. Like, if you see a bitch struggling, help a bitch out, like, it's that simple. I had so many ideas of what a man is, and some of the men that I admire the most are straight men. They are. Some of the men I look up to the most are straight men. And then some of the men I feel sorry for the most are straight men. And then, it's hard for them to navigate this world. They're like, shit, like, because of gays, now we all have to look good, and that helps guys out actually a lot. Ladies, you're welcome. We do what we can. But they're like, I gotta look good. I gotta like meet the standard, and I have to be like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You do not have to be constantly strong. We actually respect a man who is emotionally in touch with themselves and isn't afraid to say, I need help, or I'm scared, or, we don't want you to be a bitch, but, like, at the same time, like, we're not stupid. We know you have feelings. And if you can't express those feelings to us, then how the fuck are we supposed to help you? And then you sit there mad because if we call you out on it, you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, oh, okay, honey. Mm-hmm. You want some more chocolate ice cream? Some of them little tears? Like, come on. Everybody feels fucking emotions. Men get scared. I fucking told a straight guy that like I was in love with him, and oh yeah, that bitch got scared. And he's not a bitch, he's not. And I mean, like, I would be scared too. I'd be like, oh, this guy's intense, But I'm like, yeah, I'm like intensely in love with you. And that's also part of being a man. It's just admitting when you love somebody. And sometimes you fall in love with men. Ugh. And trust me, it's not by choice. Oh my god, like, shit. I look good. Like, if I want bitches, I can get bitches. But, excuse me, ladies. If I wanted to get ladies, I could get ladies. Every lady here will tell you what. I'd let it hit it. If it wasn't so gay. Like, it's who I am. But it doesn't mean I'm less deserving of love, and it doesn't mean that, like, you're not capable of loving me. Because I love everybody. I do. I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not afraid to wear pink. I'm not afraid to put my foot down and say, oh, that's bullshit. Like, but I love everybody. And I think it's a beautiful way to live. Like, and I don't mean to fall in love with straight guys, but they deserve to be loved. Trust me, boy, you don't make guys who put it down for this. Oh, shit. Come on. You're lucky I love that. I don't know. Yeah, you are. You're lucky I love you. Thing is, like, I think, like, if you just changed your perspective on what love was, you realize, I love this guy too. So I'm always building love. I tell you, when we work together every day, I told you, like, hey, I think you're great, you're such a good guy, like, I'm really impressed by you, and you'd be like, Ash, you really, like, you really feel good about yourself. I hope so. I'm gonna make you feel good about yourself a lot. I want to make you feel good. That doesn't matter. We'll figure that out. But you really appreciated that, and you told me how much, like, it meant to you. It meant a lot to me to be able to tell you those things. And isn't that love? And so, like, if you already, like, loved me, what's wrong with saying that? I love you. I love you, dude. Like, I might love you more than you love me, but I still love you. And I think you kind of do love me. You're just not used to saying that to a guy. And it's cool. And like I said, like, love is not sex. I wish it was, but it's not. It's not. And if you, like, minus that from the equation, then yeah, I think you definitely love it. I think, like, you were going through, like, tough times, and you didn't talk about them because, like, most men, you don't think you can, but I saw you playing the wine all the time, and, or maybe you were just, like, having a great time every fucking day, but that's not why I drink wine all the time. Because we don't talk, it's fair to make these assumptions, right? But the point is, like, I saw you, and was worried about you, and I even started buying wine to, like, maybe get you to hang out with me so I could figure out, like, hey, what's going on, and you could get to know me and be like, wow, I have a really good friend in my life. He might be in love with me, but he's still really genuinely concerned about me and cares about me. And isn't that love? And I don't know how this video just turned into this, but it did. It always ends up doing that. Because it always ends up being about you. And I'm okay with that. I don't need to be the center of attention. I really don't. I like you being the center of attention. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like you being the center of attention. See, when you're not around, like, it just gives me attention. Because you've got my attention. A lot. I talk to other guys just trying to pretend I'm not thinking about you. Wow. And there we go again. There we go again. But I think about you every day. I do. I'll talk to you guys later.